going, everybody? Welcome to General Hospital Envy, my GH after show. Coming at you a little bit late. I am sorry. I am in a hotel room, as you can see. I am in Montreal, my hometown. Je vous adore, Montréal. So I'm going to talk about last week's GH as well as Monday's GH, because technically Monday's episode was supposed to be Fridays anyway. GH was preempted, so I'm just going to include it. The first thing I want to talk about is Franco and what he is doing to Tom Baker. Listen, I don't have sympathy for the guy. Clearly he's still a bit of a perv the way he was going after Kiki, but Franco's actions... Ugh. This is the problem I have with Franco as a viable character. The writers seem torn between trying to make him a good guy and a bad guy. Part of me gets where Franco is coming from. Tom Baker technically never paid for raping Elizabeth. He was in jail for what he did to Emily, the photography, the nude photos, etc. While Tom says that he's redeemed, it don't appear that way. That said, I don't think any person deserves to be put into a dog cage with a shock collar on their neck. Clearly that brain tumor didn't so much have to do with the crazy things that Franco did. Franco actually shocked him with a dog collar too at one point, and he's putting the music up loud so that no one can hear him scream. Let's just bring Todd back. Why is this character still here? Why did you stick him with Elizabeth? Ugh. Anyway, by the end of Monday's episode, Tom Baker's brother shows up wondering where his brother is. But it looks like Tom Baker got out, so, we'll see what happens. Next up, what we talked about briefly last week, Lulu has a daughter with Valentin Cassadine. Here's the thing, I don't think anyone was actually shocked by this. The moment that storyline with the embryos and stuff happened, we knew that eventually down the road, there would be a Cassadine baby somewhere out there that belonged to Lulu. The thing that's annoying about the storyline is that Charlotte has had so many, parents at this point. Charlotte was her mother, Nathan was the daddy, Griffin was the daddy, Nathan was the daddy, Griffin was the daddy again. Then Valentin is the daddy, then Lulu's the mommy. So at this point, I am over it. I don't care that Lulu has a daughter. I am over baby storylines for Lulu and Dante. Speaking of babies though, it appears that Emmy Ryland, who plays Lulu Spencer, is pregnant. Perhaps Lulu and Dante will get their own miracle kid. I do kind of like that we're seeing Dante's struggles with coming to terms with the fact that she has a child with another guy, obviously through extremely weird circumstances, but this is apparently a big deal for Dante. Here's another thing I'm not impressed with. Alexis is at Julian's house catering to him. Last week, Ava realized that Alexis did hit him with his car. Later on, she realized that she is a drunk. Ava is kind of taunting Alexis with this, and you know what? As much as I don't like the Jeromes, Alexis, you need help, girl. Yeah, you might lose your law license, but you need to get help. Look what you done did. I mean, I would have backed up onto him again, but get help. Now, Jason and Curtis are still investigating, trying to figure out who planted the bomb in Julian's car. They make their way to this pawn shop where they meet this mysterious man with a British accent. He's obviously under the thumb of someone. Rumor has it may be another Jerome. Specifically, it might be Olivia Jerome. I think it would be cool to have her back. I'm not a fan of the mob storylines, but I think really Olivia kind of had a lot more to do with Anna losing her baby than Julian did. Plus, Anna and Olivia had some pretty cool scenes back in the day. Check this out.
Some of these strands are much weaker than I thought, and a whole load just broke.
Get me out of here. You have no right to do this to me.
It looks like you're hanging by a thread, Olivia. Sorry, that's a bad joke. No, just one big jolt and this whole cable will snap.
Then we'll both die.
Right. Go to hell, Anna! No, you'll go to hell! Be careful. Don't, whatever you do, touch the elevator frame, because I just cut the power line. You could be electrocuted. What a coincidence. That's exactly the same way that you had Tim set it up for Duke.
I think I'd like to see Anna go head-to-head with Olivia again. Anna is still investigating into Valentin Cassadine's past. She knows him from somewhere, she just can't quite put her finger on it. She knows that he is working overtime to hide something about his past. In Monday's episode, young Charlotte is with Anna and Emma. Charlotte teaches Emma this song. Just this creepy little tune that's being hummed, and it triggers a memory in Anna. And we get a flashback scene where Finola Hughes is playing her 80s self, and I said it on Tumblr, that girl is so damn ageless that she looks exactly the same as she did in the 80s. They gave her hair and everything. Good for you, Finola. I adore her, you guys. We just see her walking through this hallway and she hears the whistling of that same tune. It was probably Valentin. This is the one story that's kind of got me into the show right now. I'm going to take a quick second to talk about Nelle, because it'll probably only take a quick second. We still haven't really learned anything about her motives. She does seem to be set on revenge against Carly. We do not know what for. We still don't know her father. We still don't know anything about her. She has this little box. It's like her box of pain, like Jason in the Stone Cold days. And there's like a little baby rattle and it's a music box and it's kind of eerie. But again, we know nothing. Give us something. We need to move the storyline along. It's kind of hard to get into a storyline when we don't really know where the character is coming from, you know? We should already know her motives by now. She's been on for months. Finally, with Hayden and Finn, who I love, Hayden is on her last leg. Finn, however, thinks he found the cure in the form of his bearded dragon, which makes zero sense to me, but whatever, I'll go with it. I feel like this is the first storyline they're actually putting an ending to. I feel like this is the first story we're actually going to see an end to. I don't even remember the last time a storyline finished on the show. We're so close! The cool thing is that Brad is helping him do it. Those two have obviously been bumping heads, but when he tells him the truth, he offers to help. All of last week was really nice though, because we had Tracy taking care of Hayden while Finn did his work. Some really touching scenes where Tracy was pretending to be Hayden's mother. I gotta say that I absolutely adore the character of Tracy Quartermain under the new writers. The character development that they've done with Tracy this year has been absolutely amazing. Knowing how much she's grown over the years and seeing where she is now, I'm just like, I love Jane Elliott, I love Tracy Quartermain. Anyway, those are my thoughts about General Hospital. I hope you enjoyed this video and I will catch you guys next week.